Hello everyone, welcome to PRATHAM Test Prep. My name is Ashish Bhargav, and here we have with another episode of daily news analysis. So dear friend, this is very important to understand the importance of newspaper. So before we start, let me know if my voice is audible. Am I visible to each and everyone? और कैसे हैं आप सब? And I hope that you guys are doing well. Okay, so dear friend, this is very important to understand the importance of the newspaper. And one more thing that you should understand, the daily newspaper analysis में what exactly we discuss about majorly we discuss about the Hindu and Indian Express. And इसमें के साथ साथ हम न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस में बहुत सारे कंसेप्ट को क्लियर करते हैं. Like we discuss about the national news, international news, economy based news, sports based news, science and tech, personal news, summits and conference. And apart from that, we discuss about Supreme Court verdict, any amendments, any bills which is in the parliament. This is also we discuss in newspaper analysis. And we discuss also the questions of the day. We'll ask the 5 questions. Make sure these questions that they are these questions are extracted from directly from the newspaper. So practicing these questions, that makes you confident that yes, I am able to solve the questions. Quick tips में देखेंगे G7 country को learn करने के लिए techniques क्या है अपने पास. Here is a very first news article which discuss about Kerala Uttarakhand top Niti Aayog SDG index, Bihar worst performer. So यहाँ पे अब बात करते हैं like SDG, which means SDG है क्या? SDG which means the sustainable development goals. And Uttarakhand, Kerala have taken the top spot among state Niti Aayog SDG India Index 2023 and 2024. My friend, Niti Aayog की अगर हम बात करें तो it's Niti which means it stands for National Institution for Transforming India. Again, I am repeating you, National Institution for Transforming India. So overall जो इंडिया की SDG है, the score that improved from 71 points in 2023 and 2024 from 66 points. That supported by progress made in poverty reduction, economic growth and climate action की. अगर हम बात करें SDG की, SDG India Index की, which evaluates progress made across 16 goal on a scale of 1 to 100. जिसमें केरला और उत्तराखंड as the best performer state है with a score of 79 points each, while Bihar emerged as a laggard with 57 points, followed by Jharkhand at 62 points compared to 2021 scores, which has the last time Niti Aayog published the index. So targeted intervention by the government that has helped India achieve significant improvements across 16 goals set under the SDG. Niti Aayog के CEO हैं BVR Subramaniam, that is BVR Subramaniam. So Niti Aayog को जो CEO हैं BVR Subramaniam, that said after releasing the report, the SDG are a set of interconnected global goals established by the United Nations that to be achieved by 2030. So the latest SDG India Index is in its 4th edition and that relies on 113 indicators as its state performance. Among goals, no poverty, decent work and economic growth and life on land recorded the highest increase in point across state from 2021 के score से. While goals like gender equality, peace, justice and a strong institution that saw a smallest increase in the points. And आपको ये चीज़ समझना पड़ेगा, notably the reduced inequality that was the only goal to record a reduction in points that from 65 से लेके जो 67 से हम 65 पे पहुँचे हैं. So the gender equality goals that received the lowest score of 49 points among all goals, recording a marginal increase of 1 point from 2021. And you will see the states which are not doing well have issues like the sex ratio at birth. So there are states which are below 900 even now. So that gets reflected here. So in the latest report that all India score from the zero poverty goals that recorded an increase of 8 points to 72, and most of India has actually hit the issue of extreme poverty. So you don't have people suffering from hunger and disease. Livelihood are not an issue. Maybe their aspirations are there for higher and higher livelihood, but basic survival is no longer an issue is the most parts of India. दैट BVR सुब्रमण्यम जी ने ये चीज़ कही. तो सबसे टॉप पे है बैठा है यहाँ पे उत्तराखंड, यानी कि सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट इंडेक्स में उत्तराखंड टॉप पे है. सेकंड पे केरला, थर्ड तमिलनाडु, गोवा, हिमाचल, अरुणाचल, मेघालय, नागालैंड, और सबसे नीचे आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे बिहार है बैठा हुआ, यानी कि इंडेक्स में 2023-2024 में. चलो जी, that we should appreciate a state Uttarakhand where the terrain structure is not well, where the we can see the life is not much easy as per the plain area, but yes, this index that Uttarakhand is in top position. Now the next one here, center declares June 25th as a Samvidhan Hatya Divas. So the union government had decided to observe June 25th, and that was the day 1975 imposed emergency. It declared as a Samvidhan Hatya Divas. So this day will commemorate the massive contributions of all those who endured the inhuman pains of 1975 emergency, and the जो एक गैजेट notification हुई on the decision that not provide any English translation for the name of the day, simply using the Hindi words in Roman script. A literary English translation, however, would be Constitution Assassination Day. But उसका नाम एक्चुअल में हिंदी में ही रखा so that कि every people understand कि उस टाइम में क्या चीज़ें हुई थी, right? So Prime Minister Modi said that the day would serve as a reminder of what happened when the Constitution of India is trampled over. It is also a day to pay homage to each and every person who suffered due to the excesses of the emergency, or Congress unleashed dark phase of Indian history, that Modi said. So in this regard, we should understand the Congress leader Jairam Ramesh said that announcement was yet another headline that grabbed exercise in hypocrisy by the non-biological Prime Minister who had imposed an undeclared emergency for 10 years long before the people of India handed him a decisive personal, political and moral defeat that will go down in history as Modi Mukti Divas for liberation war from Modi Day. So that is we should not to read it very carefully because it's a kind of debate. So इस notification बस आपको ये देखना है कि इस डेट को अभी तक ये अनाउंस किया कि यहाँ पे डिक्टेटर माइंडसेट है, और उसके बाद यहाँ पे इसको गवर्नमेंट ने बताया कि इट विल कमेमोरेट द मासिव कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ ऑल दोज हु एंड्योर्ड द इनह्यूमन पेन्स ऑफ 1975 emergency. That was 25th of June के लिए. Now how is India hunt for critical minerals going? My friend, जब भी आप इस टाइप के आर्टिकल्स को रीड करें, मेक श्योर इसमें क्या क्या चीज़ें इंपॉर्टेंट है फॉर इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंटर्स फॉर योर एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. सो वाई lithium, copper, cobalt, graphite and others essential for the economic green transition? Second thing, in which state have reserve been found? Third, why have there been hiccups in acquisition process, and what lies ahead, and which country dominate global supply? India के पास is a natural reserve of some of these minerals, but they have not been explored or trapped fully. In late June, Center declares the winning bidders for winning right of 6 blocks of critical minerals, including इसमें graphite है, phosphite है, phosphorite है, lithium है, and which India largely rely on imports. Lithium जो है, my friend, सबसे आपकी lowest density होती है इसकी. Among all the metals, it's the lowest density. And lithium reserve recently आपको पता है जम्मू में मिला था. जितने भी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक व्हीकल्स हैं उसके लिए, and आपके फ़ोन में जो बैटरी होती है उसके लिए भी आपको lithium is important. So why are critical minerals important? See, minerals such as copper, lithium, nickel, cobalt that are known as critical minerals, as they along with some rare earth element are essential for the world's ongoing efforts to switch to greener and cleaner energy. फिर हम बात करते हैं थोड़े से इसके बैकग्राउंड को. IEA जो है अपना, IEA मतलब इंटरनेशनल एनर्जी एजेंसी, International Energy Agency that lithium demanded rose by 30% in 2023. That followed by nickel, cobalt, graphite and rare earth element, which saw an 8 to 15% growth, with an aggregate value of such minerals that pegged at $3.25 billion in the global critical minerals. So in this regard, in India, the lack of ready reserve of critical minerals that has resulted in 100% import dependence for minerals like lithium, cobalt and nickel. And late last month यूनियन मिनिस्टर जी किशन रेड्डी जी ने बताया था, हाईलाइट किया था 95% को जो इंडिया का कॉपर रिक्वायरमेंट है आर नेट थ्रू imports, and China is a key supplier of a processor of many of these items. What is being done for a spur production? While India has natural reserve of some of these minerals, they have not been explored or tapped fully. For instance, अगर बात करें इंडिया के पास तो around 11% of the world's deposit of limonite, जो कि that is a main source of titanium dioxide that used in many applications, but still imports $1 billion of titanium dioxide a year. So यहाँ पे एक चीज़ समझो कि first discovery of lithium in the country in the last February, these reserves were pegged 5.9 million tons, and उसके बाद इतने होने के बाद भी हम बाहर से इंपोर्ट करते हैं. अगर हमारे कंट्री में प्रोडक्शन होगी तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि हम दूसरे कंट्री पर रिलाई नहीं करेंगे. सो एक्नॉलेजिंग दीज रिलायंस ऑन अ न्यू नेशंस फॉर द ओर्स एंड प्रोसेसिंग ऑफ दीज मिनरल्स दैट कुड पोज significant vulnerabilities for Indian supply chains. So after delayed process, the Mines Ministry on June 24th announced 6 winners from the maiden auctions, tranches for 3 blocks in Odisha and 1 each in Tamil Nadu, UP and Chhattisgarh. Industry experts ही माने तो reason for low interest among miners for some other blocks include a lack of adequate data on the potential reserve that within them, and technology challenges also affect outcomes. For instance, lithium block in Jammu and Kashmir has clay deposits, and technology for the minerals extractions from clay remains untested globally. So what is domestic production that likely to be begin? So in that context, apart from spurring explorations and attractions for minerals, center is looking for acquire overseas assets from a key resources rich regions that are parallel measures to bolster mineral security. The first such mine for lithium brine was acquired in Argentina this year by Khanji Bidesh India Limited. So India has also joined the US-led mineral security partnership, a bloc consisting of large buyers and sellers of critical minerals. I hope this one is able to understand now. चलो जी, नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल देखते हैं. नेक्स्ट आर्टिकल हमारा क्या कहता है. Why is militancy on the rise in Jammu? Are act of terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir shifting to be the Rajouri, Poonch, Kathua sector? So after the Galwan clash, a large contingent of the army was pulled out of Jammu and deployed among the China border. What could be the possible reason? Because यहाँ पे एक चीज़ समझो कि the Hindu spoke with the multiple officials who offered various reasons for the recurring ambush of security forces and other incidents of violence after the 2020 Galwan clash in eastern Ladakh. So यहाँ पे the village defense guards जो committee है VDG that also being revived since December 2022. So what is the status of investigation? People Anti-Fascism Front PAFF, that proxy outfit of the Jaish-e-Mohammed that was banned by the center by 2023. Why criminal law enforced? Many times we discussed like Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita that has 358 sections against the 511 in the Indian Penal Code that is replaced. इसमें न्यूज़ में क्या provision of zero FIR that allowing filling of the first information report at any police station regardless of jurisdiction. And any person can now report incident by electronic communication without the need of visit a police station. Provision against false promise of marriage, gang rape and minors and mob lynching. And death sentence of life imprisonment for gang rape of a minor. Sedition word has been replaced by successions or act against the country's sovereignty, unity and integrity. तो क्या चेंज किया गया भारतीय साक्ष्य अधिनियम? जरा शॉर्ट में देखते हैं इसको. देखो, भारतीय न्याय संहिता BNS 2023 को चेंज किया गया एंड BNS को रिप्लेस किया गया इंडियन पीनल कोड 1860 दैट इनकॉर्पोरेटिंग 358 सेक्शन. New offenses that promise to marry, mob lynching, organized crime or terrorism, attempt or to suicide and community service. Deletion क्या क्या किया गया? Unnatural sexual offenses, adultery, thugs, gender neutrality. Another modification that was in the fake news, sedition, mandatory minimum sentence, damage to public property and death by negligence. These are the modification. And now, if second one, if you think about the Bharatiya Saksh Act, Saksh which means evidence, Saksh which means evidence. So Bharatiya Saksh Act 2023 has 170 sections, altering 24, adding 2 and repealing 6 of 167 sections of Indian Evidence Act 1872. And key changes to electronic records hold equivalent legal status. Electronic records encompassing data stored in memory and communication device, allows oral evidence to be given electronic records are categorized as secondary evidence. उसके बाद सेकेंड चेंज किए गए यहाँ पे भारतीय नागरिक सुरक्षा संहिता. इसमें हायरार्की ऑफ कोर्ट्स, मैंडेटरी यूज ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मोड, डिटेंशन ऑफ अंडर ट्रायल्स, alternative to arrest, community service are defined. Now, where does India stand with G7? इसको आज हम 10 seconds में लर्न करेंगे. G7 कंट्री, इंडिया आउटरीच मेंबर है. कब स्टार्ट हुआ था G7? एंड इंडिया इज द ओनली की मेंबर ऑफ Global South and has hosted the Voice of Global South conference since 2023. चलो. Next one, India to host a summit for entertainment sector in November. So India will host the first World Audio Visual and Entertainment Summit in November alongside the International Film Festival in Goa. So intellectual property rights that hold huge value in the media entertainment sector. We will be strengthening the ecosystem for protecting IP rights. Deregulating non-subsidized fertilizers. Basically इसमें फार्म के बारे में डेटा दी हुई है कि the industry is pitching for deregulation of non-subsidized fertilizers as the first step before the control of policy sensitive urea and NBS. So a relevant model is available in water soluble fertilizers. So इसमें क्या हुआ था? यूरिया, DAP, MAP, SSP इन सब के फुल फॉर्म नहीं जानना आपको, बट आपको ये समझना कि NBS से क्या रूल था. NBS मतलब न्यूट्रिएंट बेस्ड सब्सिडी. सो MRP जो थी यूरिया की फिक्स की गई थी 5,360 पर टन सिंस नवंबर 2012 एंड यूरिया जो है विद नीम ऑयल कोटिंग ऑफ $5,628 फ्रॉम January 7, 2015. So NBS fertilizers होते हैं are technically decontrolled manufacturers or importers only received as person subsidy linked to their NPK but the last 2 years even these have been brought under informal price control. गवर्नमेंट बहुत सारे स्टेप्स को ले चुकी है इसके लिए, राइट. इस टेबल में आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे NPS में 2023-2024 में कितने पैसे गवर्नमेंट ने खर्च किए. सिंस October 24, 2015 order was issued more than 1,000 WCF products that have been launched by the likes of Deepak Fertilizers and Petrochemicals Corporation. और हाई वैल्यू न्यूट्रिएंट्स की ज़रूरत होती है बिकॉज का डायरेक्टली इम्पैक्ट होता है आपके प्रोडक्शन के ऊपर. सो यहाँ पे वाटर सोल्यूबल फर्टिलाइजर्स की भी बात की गई है. नाउ अगेन आई एज आई टोल्ड यू कि विल लर्न द G7 कंट्री विद इन 10 मिनट्स, 10 सेकेंड्स में. देखो, जूस विथ GF. तो J स्टैंड फॉर जापान, U फॉर USA, I फॉर इटली, C for Canada, E for England and with GF. which means that G stands for here Germany and then France. So that is the country that need to remember for the G7 countries, that Japan, then in USA, then Italy, Canada, England, Germany and France. There's a techniques with the help of these mnemonics that we should learn about the mnemonics of G7 country. Is that clear? Okay. So now here is the very first question is here. The Men and Biodiversity Program is an initiative of which organization? United Nations Environmental Program, UNEP, Worldwide Fund for Nature, WWF, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. And here, if you look it very carefully, the right answer is here, United Nations. क्या होना चाहिए? C is the right answer. United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization recently added 11 new biosphere reserve worldwide, spanning countries like Colombia, Italy, Mongolia and Republic of Korea. ये जो Men and Biodiversity Program है, commonly referred to as a Men and Biosphere Reserve, इसको start किया गया था 1971 में. Next one, बहुत easy. Which are the following countries not a member of G7 group? Russia, Italy, Germany and Canada. Obvious 2014 में 2014 रशिया जो है आउट हो गया. तो Italy, and how we learn this all country. So in short, that here is a juice. And J stand for here, Japan, U for USA and I for Italy, C for Canada, E for England, and the two other countries, that is we can say Germany and France. So in that context we can say the obvious Russia was a part of G8 and 2014 it was out. So obvious that the answer will be here statement A. So Russia is not a country, not a member of G7 group. Rest three countries are here. Italy, Germany and Canada are a member of G7 group. So G7 group को start किया गया था in the year of 1975. That was formerly called Library Group. Group of 6, Group of 8 division. और इसमें इतने सारे country, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, UK and USA. Next one, Project Pari is an initiative of the Ministry of Cooperation, Ministry of Women and Child Development, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Ministry of Culture. तो Project Pari जो है, that is initiative taken by Ministry of Culture. Ministry of Culture has initiated Project Pari, which is Public Art of India, that coincide with the 46th World Heritage Committee meeting in New Delhi. So Project Pari jo hai, that is an initiative by the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, that executed by Lalit Kala Akademi and the National Gallery of Modern Art. Now we move to the next question is here with reference to Servants of India Society. Consider the following statement. My friend, जब आप इस टाइप की क्वेश्चंस थोड़े लेंदे मिले तो आप देखो यहाँ पे है it was the first nationalist organization. Basically, if we talk about the statement here, Servants of India Society, it was established in the year of 1905, or it was established by Gopal Krishna Gokhale. That was Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So obvious ये statement is the incorrect one. Society was only concerned with the promotion of Swadeshi and achievement of political Swaraj. No, only concerned नहीं थे. That was the promotion of Swadeshi, but not somewhere mentioned in the Servants of India Society के जो main purpose था. तो obvious ये statement आपका नहीं होगा. एक statement सही है. Yes, Servants of India Society को establish किया 1905 as we discussed, और by Gopal Krishna Gokhale, who was a political guru of Mahatma Gandhi. Society organized many campaigns to promote education, sanitation, healthcare, and fight the social evils of untouchability and discrimination, alcoholism, poverty, oppression of women, and domestic abuse. So, the publication of Hitvada, the organ of society in English from Nagpur, इसको commenced किया 1911 में. The same year, capital of India shifted. And now here it is the last question. The last question क्या है? Where is the headquarters of Indian Ocean Rim Association? Indian Ocean Rim Association, South Korea, South Africa, Mauritius and Indonesia. So where is the right answer? Mauritius is the right answer, yes. ये एक intergovernmental organization है that aimed at strengthening regional cooperation and sustainable developing with the Indian Ocean region. The headquarters of IORA are located in Ebony City, Mauritius. It was formed in 1997 and its secretariat in Mauritius. So IORA is a regional forum, tripartite in nature. इसमें इतने सारे इसमें members हैं. So this is all about the session, dear students, and I hope that you enjoyed the session a lot. If you have any questions regarding this, please let me know in the comment section. And one more thing is that please share this beautiful session to your friends and family. Make sure if you are new in this channel, please subscribe our channel and do not forget to press the bell icon so you will get the notification of all our Pratham Test Prep mentors. Stay tuned guys, and we'll meet you in the next YouTube session. Till then, अपना ख्याल रखें. Bye bye and take care.